this might blow a lot of people's mind, is the concept that I install in the team and I believe in myself and I do myself is buy shit first and figure out how to pay for it later.
Yeah. All right, we are back for another episode. Thanks for tuning in. This is incredible. Finally, the weather's good. Everything is going great. And tell me about your week, Hans. How's your week been?
Well, like I say, week in, week out, just another week in paradise.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Why was it paradise?
Well, you know, the reality is we live in paradise.
Really? Okay.
Well, look at, we're sitting here.
Yeah.
By a studio. We're talking into a mic.
Yeah.
We go home to a nice house.
Yeah.
We drive a car.
Yeah.
Hopefully has air conditioning. Your car has air conditioning.
Yeah.
No, wow, look at that. You can control the temperature.
Yeah.
Does it have heat?
It has heat.
Fantastic. When you go home, do you click on a button that's called Uber Eats and they deliver hand-cooked meals to your door?
They do.
That's incredible, don't you think?
It is.
I think so too. We watch this screen where visual lifestyle movies and things pop up and we're like, wow, without even moving from our seat?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not paradise.
I mean, it's hard to remember those moments when you have rough days, you know?
Well, what makes it rough?
Relationships, I think, are a big one.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Well, it's a simple concept to figure out how to figure out what is rough and what's not rough. What do you think is rough? Well, what would be considered rough? What's one of those days?
It's just not going your way. Well, one thing, it's
Yeah.
funny, we'll tie this right back in, is you press the snooze button.
Okay.
And there you go. There's your day.
Yeah.
Now your day is just...
So, you know, you're going to be going through this phase because there's been a lot of changes in Shawn's life recently since he's joined up on the team and since he sort of made certain decisions in his life, which led him to join up onto the team and led into a few other things. You guys watched the prior episodes where he quit his job and which was just phenomenal. And just we were hearing things like, wow, I just want to know what the boss said. We were hearing things like, oh my God, it's surreal. Did that really happen? Was that live? Yeah, that was 100% live. So if you haven't watched that episode, go back and watch it. I mean, there's binge-worthy shit here, right?
Yeah,
it's crazy
for sure,
stuff.
100%.
And it really caught on really well. And these are the phases that you should be taking. And since Shawn has joined up, he's taken all these right steps to get to this point. And I think right now the next step that he just did, and this might blow a lot of people's mind, is the concept that I install in the team and I believe in myself and I do myself is buy shit first and figure out how to pay for it later.
Yeah.
And Shawn just executed that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you just did then.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to also confirm for everyone out there that this stuff doesn't happen to me all the time. Like all these events that have happened.
Yeah.
Is wild. Quitting my job, the boxing.
Yeah.
The boxing thing, we forgot about that. Yeah. That came my way random. Like stuff like that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah. CBS.
Oh yeah, CBC.
CBC
was a huge one.
Yeah.
That's never happened to me.
Yeah.
Live on TV. The brand deals.
Yeah.
You know, Gillette and Subway and now Circle K.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen to me. I mean, we did the math last year.
Yeah.
The entire year I did 3 brand deals, and so far it's been 3 in 3 months.
3 months, pretty much since you joined up with the team.
Exactly.
Well, welcome to my bubble.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Holy
Thank you.
Like I've seen it from the outside, but to be in it, my God.
Thank you.
It's definitely day and night different. So I went and finally made a purchase.
Okay, what was that? Did you buy a coat?
Yeah.
Pair of shoes?
I bought antiperspirant. That's what
This is just a sneak-in brand deal that we're doing here.
Yeah.
This is not the big news. The big news is still coming.
It's coming. It's not about Dove. And Dove, you owe us money.
We're coming for you, Dove. We're sending an invoice right now. So, believe it or not, I got a lot of young guns on this team.
Yeah.
And Shawn's a young gun.
Thank you.
And you know, we're sort of analyzing our last. We're watching it. The young guns are in watching our last episode, and you know, everyone's sort of zooming in on, Shawn's shirt.
Yeah.
And nothing
This
wrong.
angle.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It happens. I don't mention it. And he's going to me, why aren't you saying anything? I go, well, it happens. He goes, what the hell? You don't do that? I go, no. Why would I do something like that? You don't sweat and have the big sweat stains. And a lot of people go for that.
Yeah.
And I told him, well, I use.
And as the podcast was going.
Yeah.
You see the sweat
getting bigger and bigger, right? Bigger. Which is just normal. I mean, you're a little nervous. I mean, you got live cameras.
I'm getting more comfortable for sure.
Yeah, we've set up a studio feel here. It's literally like going to LA and doing a shoot.
Literally.
At this point in time, I think
100%. Yeah.
So, anyways, these young guys are sitting there, and I go, yeah, well, what are you using? He goes, oh, I use this stuff, this deodorant. And I go, his response is, I go, well, yeah, you shouldn't be using a deodorant. And there was 2 other young guns in the room, and they go, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, you got to use an antiperspirant. And they go, what the hell's an antiperspirant?
Yeah, I've never heard.
So just in case, if you're one of these young guns or you're someone out there, maybe you've been doing it for a while and you're using deodorants. Deodorants are just meant to mask the smell. They don't actually stop the perspirant. So if you want to mask the smell and stop the perspirant, you use an antiperspirant. Now, some of them work, some of them don't. I had to go through a few different ones to figure out which one works because some are just, they're not effective for me. But I found the clinically proven Dove for Men.
This is not branded for everyone that thinks,
otherwise we'd actually have one.
Yeah,
here.
we would.
We're going to zoom.
I mean, I can reach out to my contact. I have one of Dove.
It's going to pop up on the video. We're going to pop it. Boom. Right? Dove for Men. Antiperspirant comes in a square box and goes click, click, click. You do 3 clicks to get enough after you've obviously loaded it up. And you use 3 clicks on each arm. And,
it is 3 clicks.
And how are you doing right now?
Incredible.
Let's see.
I feel great. I can fly. I can do one of these.
Okay, well, there's still a little bit.
Is there a little bit?
A little bit.
You're lying.
I'm not.
I did 3 clicks.
Oh, well,
I did exactly what you said to do.
Maybe you need 4 clicks. 3 clicks not enough for Shawn.
I got to do click, 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 click.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, just
that was a lot of sweat, man. The sweat was going down to here.
It wasn't going down to the hip.
It was going past.
Run the clip. Right now.
Yeah, run it.
And it's not.
Okay, so let's see the before and
this is after.
Yeah, okay. We don't have to hold it up. Just, no, keep it down.
Yeah, okay. I just want them to know. I'm working on it.
It's getting hot in here. It is warm in here today, though.
It's because of the lamps. During your training, I was sitting beside someone, and they're like, it's this lamp. Can you turn it off? Because I had to keep it on for the subway shoot.
All right. So
yeah, that's Dove. And my life has changed for the better.
Good. You're welcome.
I love that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's the little things in life.
And
that makes a big
everyone
difference.
around me appreciates it. So.
Well, there was no smell.
No.
It was just a visual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A terrible visual.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have left my jacket on.
Should I grab my jacket?
No.
Okay.
No, you used the Dove.
I did. Yeah. 3 clicks, though.
3
not
clicks.
4.
You should probably go for 4.
I think I'm going to start doing that.
First time for me after what I saw last week, I would have gone 5.
Oh, my God. Dr. Oz.
Just until we get it under control.
Oh my God, this is turning into the roast of Shawn Medi every Thursday.
No,
great.
We're not going to do that.
That's all good.
So, anyways, the big news. So that's the small news, and the big news.
And the boxing thing. They never reached out again. So that's that.
Because you cut them off. You asked for more money.
So they said $30K, and then what happened was that I said, okay, I'll let you know, and then they called back the next day and said, okay, $50K.
Yeah.
I never heard back.
And yeah, you said no.
I said no. Let me think about it, and they said, okay, call us if anything changes. Never heard back.
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't want to get punched.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't think the value in it's there. Like we talked about, you just turned down a $150,000 job. So if you haven't seen that episode, go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Then you got another offer. I mean, this is the universe tempting you.
Big time.
Yeah, right? Saying, okay, let's see if this guy's for real.
Yeah.
Let's try and tempt him to step outside of, where he is now and go into something else. Let's see how committed he is to this real estate game. And I think you proved yourself.
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
you proved yourself that you walked away from 50 G's cash.
Yeah.
And then 50, it was a $100,000 offer, right? 50 G's now, and then 50 G's based on potential 50 G's on ticket sales.
Yeah.
So it was a $100,000 offer.
Yeah.
With a 50,000 cash signing bonus.
That's what it was, really.
Yeah.
It's a signing bonus.
Yeah, and we said not many people would walk away from that. And it looks like you're a little, like feeling like, should I, shouldn't I have? But, you know, it shows that you're committed to the path that you're taking. And that's, the universe will constantly test you on these things. And you're going to find that as you're, moving through the different levels of your path that you've chosen now.
Yeah.
That there's going to be things trying to distract you. There's going to be things trying to tempt you. There's going to be things, come over here or come over here.
Yeah.
And it's your ability to stay focused
on what you do best.
Stay focused on your path.
On your path.
Because obviously you must have created a path that you feel, the path that you're taking, you must feel that the path that you're taking is the path that's going to lead you to the destination that you want to get to. Is that not true?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're on your way to your path and you're going this way and everything's going great. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, someone comes up and says, hey, you want to do a boxing match?
For 50K.
For 50K, to 30K first, and then 50K cash, and then ticket sales.
Yeah.
50% of ticket sales. And you're like, what the? And you're now looking over here.
At that path.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh?
Exactly.
Where'd this come from?
Yeah.
Right? And then you're like, you thought about it, you went through the motions, it causes a bit of a delay as well, right?
You tell people.
Yeah, so when laser focused people are on the path, and hopefully we can develop this over time, something like that comes up, they're like, no.
They don't jump at it.
There's not even a thought process.
Wow.
Why waste a week? You used a week, maybe even 2 weeks of this brain power. They're like, that's not on my path. No.
Wow.
Right? If someone came to me, hey, you want to do a boxing match for 30 cents? I'd be like, no, that's okay, thank you.
That's how much of your time it would take.
I wouldn't, I'm done.
Wow.
I got my path.
Right.
I'm on my path. And I see massive things in front of me. Looking over here, I'm moving at the speed that I'm currently at.
Yeah.
Visualizing and foreseeing my future and becoming the future me that I want to become.
Yeah.
And at the speed that I'm moving right now, distraction can cause a major accident. Think of it, right?
Yeah.
Or I could get a little bit off course. It might pull me a little bit off course. Being off course, I'm going to miss my target. Just a little bit, just a few degrees.
Wow.
Right? East or west or
just
left
by
or right.
thinking about it, not even doing it.
Yeah, because what pulls your vision. Imagine being a Formula One driver.
Right.
And something pulls your vision over. Right? Let's say a hot girl. Whoa.
That'll do it.
And then the turn comes up. You know how fast that turn's coming up for these guys? Wow. You know the laser focus they have to be at to move at that speed, at that perfection, and not, drive the car off the track or get into an accident.
Right.
They got to be super focused, right?
Wow.
So these are learning things and learning curves that you're going to go through. And I think you definitely succeeded on one.
Yeah.
And definitely is going to, as now, if something like that popped up again, it's easier to say no.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I've been there. I've done that.
Yeah.
No. It's not taking me to where I want to go.
Even if it's not boxing, I think if an opportunity comes forward with similar values, I think what I just went through, it's made me a lot easier to say I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank
you, but no thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And not think about it again.
Yeah.
Because it is true. It has brought me back 2 weeks now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Thought process wise, just.
But we used it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good episode.
Yeah.
And it's a good learning,
a
learning knowledge-based learning episode for people that are probably getting hit with the same thing on a regular basis, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So, I'm happy that we got to experience that. I'm happy that we actually got to experience that for our viewers, and hopefully that will help people take people to the next level faster. Because it's when you can turn down those things quickly. When you know they're not for you, they're not on your path, they're just a distraction, and you can recognize that quickly, all of a sudden you start moving faster. And all of a sudden things start happening faster. And things seem to be happening pretty fast as we speak.
I mean, I was here at 8 today. I've never been that early to the office.
Yeah.
But that's only because I've bought a house. That's off my brain. I turned down the boxing thing.
Did you guys hear that news? He just
he
just dropped the bomb. You did a what? You just
Let's
did
start
what?
that again. So I bought a house in Barrie.
Woo!
Yeah. If you told me this, honestly, if you told me this 2 months ago, I'd be like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
But my God, it's just, it feels so great to finally make that move. And I already see so much brain space that was taken over by this.
Yeah.
And I've already used that on my social media, my real estate career, and the podcast being here today at 8.
Yeah.
Practicing the scripting with Cheyenne and Sam, and it's been incredible because it's off my mind. Finally bought a house.
Yeah. Fantastic. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about. This is what we teach here. And this is the thought process that you guys need to get into your heads as well, is that you have to go out and buy shit first, figure out how to pay for it later.
Right.
And that's what Shawn did. I mean, crunch your numbers. I mean, don't just go out there. Obviously, we're not saying just go out there and buy shit. Crunch your numbers, know your numbers, and then put yourself under that position. It's the only way an average person like me, like most of you guys out there, 99% of us are going to have any kind of success in life, because the reality is, once you buy this house, you just heard it. He showed up to the office at 8 a.m. First time ever.
I've never done that.
Never done that. Right.
Yeah.
And you know, the other thing that we talked about was how he had to first walk away from his job. But before that, if you haven't watched that episode, you should really watch the episode where he had to quit, sell his Bitcoin. And
my God.
Forgot about that too.
Forgot about that too.
That was the first transformation where we sat outside in the office, and I hammered on Shawn about selling his Bitcoin, and I didn't think he was going to do it, but he came in next week and he said, I sold it.
Yeah.
And I was wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Well, before that, do you remember it was at a certain, I think it was at 30K or no, it was at 20K.
Something
like that. And when you said sell it, it was valued at 20K.
Yeah.
But I hesitated and I said, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I waited and it went down to 18.
Yeah. When I asked you the next time, you're right.
Yeah. It went to 18. And then I was like, no, I already lost $2,000 and this and that.
Well, you said as soon as it goes back to 20 I'm going to sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I didn't think anything of it. And then we came in for the podcast and he goes, I sold it.
You actually didn't think I was going to do it?
Well, it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Right? So you're definitely on a committed path.
Yeah.
And I think you're taking the actions that you're supposed to take, because a lot of people are out there holding on to their Bitcoin and they're just saying, hey, I've decided if it doesn't go up, I'm just going to lose all the money. And I don't think that's an appropriate way to do, because why would you want to sit there and drag that misery out for the next 12 months when you can free yourself instantly on a click of a button like Shawn did?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he took that money and quit his job, because now he at least had a little bit extra, got razor focused, maybe use that fire a little bit to make these moves, quit his job, was part of it, and then bought a house right afterwards, right? So,
and what a house. A detached, to go from a condo, a small little 1-bedroom, no parking condo.
That you didn't even live in.
I didn't even live in.
Yeah.
It was an investment property.
Yeah.
And I went into it a couple days ago, just like before a buyer visit, just to see everything looks good. And I just walked into it right after I went to the house that I got, the detached.
Yeah.
4-bedroom,
Yeah.
3,000 square foot. Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
And then I went into I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I did this. Like, I literally went from this to this. Unbelievable. Like, truly unbelievable to go from a 1-bedroom to a 4+2 corner lot detached home. It was just crazy moment for me.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, and now you have a house where it has a legal basement apartment.
Yes.
That was the size of your condo.
It's bigger. It's 2-bedroom legal, and my condo's only a 1-bedroom. Yeah. The power of real estate.
Yeah.
Insane. And it just makes me wonder where I would have been had I not put initially the 80K into crypto.
Yeah.
Had I put it into real estate or anything.
Well, we don't think like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not necessary.
Right?
How's that making you feel thinking?
Honestly?
Yeah.
To recommend all my friends to get out of crypto.
Okay. I mean, there, you heard it from Shawn. All you young guns who got stuck in crypto.
Friends.
Just sell the shit and move on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Get out of the gambling loop.
Exactly.
And put it into something real.
100%.
Called real estate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all that it makes me think of when I think back.
Yeah. So it's good. So now when
Yeah.
you think of crypto or if someone brings it up, there's no temptation. It's
Right
It's
away.
right away just pure pain.
Well, I tell them right away.
Yeah, no.
Because everyone tries to convince you, it's good, it's going to go up, I'm going to be a Bitcoin millionaire. I'm like,
Yeah, and this is why when you go out and go out and buy real estate, it's a huge purchase. It's not a small purchase. It's not an $80,000 purchase.
no.
No, it's $1 million purchase.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
That comes with a monthly price tag.
It does.
That comes with a monthly property tax.
Yeah.
That comes with a monthly hydro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You feeling a little bit of the pressure?
Yeah, definitely. The condo didn't really have that.
No.
It was a smaller, My
It was
God.
a nice cakewalk, right?
Yeah.
This is now going
Holy.
to put some new pressure on you.
I think so.
Because you've elevated your bills. And so, the key of the game, which people don't understand, and they're always thinking, I got to pay off my bills. No. When you're in the 99% group, your goal is to increase your bills. Increase your bills to big as you possibly can manage without obviously giving yourself a full-on nervous breakdown. Right?
Yeah.
Just get to the point.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see what automatically happens, and it's an automatic reaction. You're going to start showing up at the office at 8 o'clock. You're going to start leaving at the office at 8, 9 o'clock. You're going to start doing things that you would never have done before because you were never under that kind of pressure to do those things before. You're going to start cold calling, door knocking, talking to strangers, being super nice to everybody across the board. And he's already super nice to everybody, but he's going to be extra super nice to everybody.
I was a mad person before this, and now, no.
No, he was, no, not Shawn. Me,
Thanks,
I was a mad person before real estate. I was just an angry person, and real estate came along. I put myself under this kind of gun.
Yeah.
And I forced myself to be just smile. I couldn't even smile door knocking, so I wouldn't even be able to pull that off. But it forced me to go out there and do it. Yeah.
You seem like such a nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you're the guy that I would, stand beside at Tim Hortons waiting for our coffees.
Yeah.
I'd make small talk with you.
Oh, that's cool.
All day.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I pick up a lot of business that way nowadays.
Really? Eh?
Yeah, I never
drive-throughs.
Yeah, my fastest conversion, I call them conversions.
Yeah.
Is when I
What is that?
book an appointment.
Oh yeah, okay, book an appointment.
Book
Yeah.
an appointment, right? So anytime in sales, your job in any sales that you do, it should be your number one goal should be to book an appointment. Shouldn't be to hand out a business card. Shouldn't be to give someone your number. Shouldn't be doing anything like that. The only thing that you should be doing is booking an appointment. That's a conversion. So my fastest conversion is I book an appointment.
Yeah.
With the drive-through person at the drive-through at a Tim Hortons.
No way.
And their Tim Hortons timers are like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Booked it, listed
This
it,
was
sold
like
it.
Shawn Medi TikTok vlog speed. I assume that's how fast you were talking.
Yeah, well, for me, it's not like I have to think about it at this point.
Yeah.
It's now just normal conversation. So I'm just doing,
Over the thing?
Yeah, while I was picking up my food.
Wow.
Booked it, went to their house, did an evaluation, listed, sold it. Yeah.
And a drive-through.
And then I picked up the appointment through the drive-through. Yeah, at a Tim Hortons, not a Starbucks, because Starbucks you got 5 minutes to talk.
Oh yeah. All
Tim
day.
Hortons, you got 60 to 90 seconds.
Or that
and then you
guy's-
can see the timer running in the background. It's really cool. I mean, that's how they built their business on.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's your fastest conversion.
That's my fastest conversion. But that being said,
That's insane.
going back to Shawn, buying this incredible house, making this new, and we're all super excited, right? He's so excited. You're all buying it, and
the team support was insane. Did you see when I put it in the chat?
oh yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Congrats, finally,
Yeah.
this, that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I know, and that feeling is the best feeling you're ever gonna have. I think it's you move from, and I guess you already owned a condo, so I guess you already did this at a younger age. But really, when you move up in real estate or you buy your first house in real estate, it's that first feeling of truly becoming an adult,
Yeah. Oh,
a grown up,
Yeah.
because you have a responsibility. You have a major responsibility, and that responsibility is to the bank.
Yeah.
And now you have a major
It's
monthly.
not Bell.
Yeah.
Because before that's what it is. It's just a phone bill.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. So how much is your monthly coming in at?
For this detached house, we're looking at just over $6K.
$6K a month.
Mortgage only.
Mortgage only.
Yeah.
A lot of people are out there going, what? I see Bahar going, what? And she's going through it right now too. She also bought a house too.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Holy.
And then now you have to tack on property taxes.
Okay.
How much? You didn't think about
well,
property
it's not
taxes?
assessed. It's a brand new build.
Okay, so you're probably going to tack on, let's say $500 a month.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Where's Dove?
Good enough.
We got to get just a quick click in.
Yeah. And then you're going to have utilities.
Okay.
Utilities are going to run you about, because it's a newer home, it's a high efficiency home.
Thank
So
God.
You're probably looking at, I'm going to shock everyone. My electricity bill in the wintertime, because I run everything off electricity, it's an older house, it came in at $2,000, $2,100 for 1 month for electricity.
Okay.
But that's not going to happen to Shawn. He's in a new high efficiency home that doesn't have, electric furnace heating.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I would say your utilities will come in anywhere from $300 to as high as $400 in the wintertime type of thing. Per
Okay.
month.
Is that, so that's both, it's a 4 and the 2 together?
Eh?
Like the 4-bedroom upstairs.
Yeah.
2
Okay.
bedroom.
So if you're renting out the basement, that's going to increase your expenses. So I would say $500 a month is what you're going to
Okay.
pay in utilities.
Okay.
So now you're up to $7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So now property taxes paid, mortgage, and utilities.
And utilities. So those are your
Anything
base.
else?
Yeah. You have
Tell me.
internet.
I don't pay for that.
Yeah. Who's going to get internet for your house?
The
you
tenant.
You think it's included in your condo fees? There's no condo fees here.
There's no maintenance fee?
No.
Okay, thank God. That was pretty hefty. The tenant doesn't pay for internet?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, thank God.
I
Okay,
get, but let's say you're living on the upstairs and someone's running down the downstairs.
Sure.
You're going to have to get internet,
yeah.
cable TV. So there's another 100. There's another 100.
Okay.
Right. So now
72.
Now you're up to 72.
7,200. Okay.
And then obviously for me,
should we take a break? I need to go to the bathroom. This is stressing me. What have I done?
and so because it's a natural reaction to a $7,200 monthly bill that he now has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
I'm coming from a 2,200 monthly bill.
all
Just
in,
so,
all
yeah,
in,
all in,
yeah.
right? Like,
so now we're up to 7,200.
yeah.
Now you have to realize, because you own the house,
Yeah.
all the maintenance costs for me, I pay for someone to do my shoveling of the snow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I own a big house, so
And what are we looking at?
my guy costs me, for my guy to have a property manager, we're looking at about around $4,000 a month. But that's me. But he takes care
Can
of.
we end this podcast so I can go door knock? I need to go make money. Like now. This is ridiculous. What did I sign up for? I need to call my boss back and be like, hey, can I serve tonight? This is going to be our best episode yet. This is reality, eh? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 72.
So 72. Well, and you got to, because you're going to be busy working, and it doesn't make sense for you to spend your weekends or whatnot.
An hour away.
For cutting the grass, landscaping. And then you have to have some kind of monthly expenditure to upgrades, like, because you're going to put up a fence. Is the fence up?
No.
Yeah, so you got to put up a fence, right? So you got to put some extra money, which usually going to run about, for a house, I would say you probably need to put about $1,000 a month.
It's a corner, just so you know. So it does have a good amount of grass.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, just for the upgrades is about $1,000 a month. You gotta
Upgrades as in?
Maybe 500. Let's say 500. That's $6,000 a year.
Okay.
Well, things that might break down, like the roof goes in a few years, the furnace goes, flooring upgrades,
even though it's brand new?
Well, especially if you're going to rent the downstairs, the tenant moves out, you got to paint it, you got to fix it up.
Oh, gotcha.
If appliances break down every 5 years, so you got to start putting money aside for all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
To make sure, you don't run into any of these issues and, have no cash. Now, you don't have to, but I'm just saying that's sort of like how you can sort of budget for it. Now, that being said, you're up to 72, and with landscaping, let's say $7,500 a month.
So $300, and I don't have to be there for grass,
cutting,
snow, all that.
Snow. If you're going to throw in a cleaner, which like I have on a weekly basis, You got an extra $250 a week, so an extra $1,000. I don't know if you want to do that.
A cleaner.
Yeah, you don't have to. Depends on how busy you get.
It's tenanted.
I'm talking about the upstairs where you live.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just saying that?
I'm just saying what I do.
What you do. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I don't think you're there yet, where you'd spend that kind of money just yet.
No, I'm planning on tenanting.
You're scrubbing the floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're shining the fridge and the stainless steel.
Yeah.
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 You handle laundry, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna put that into your schedule.
To that degree.
Well, you have to. Why wouldn't you? It's your time, isn't it?
It is.
It doesn't happen. You don't wake up in the morning and a bunch of dwarves did it for you, do you?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
If it wasn't done by you.
It's not Pinocchio.
In this house that I bought, though, both will be tenanted. Just so you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So realistically.
I know, but we're trying to possibly.
Yeah.
So you could go that route.
Okay.
So if you went the route of renting the upstairs and downstairs.
Pure investment property.
Yeah, then it's pure investment property. Then now you're not living in a world where you're under that much stress. But a lot of people, they don't want to live with their mom for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice because your laundry's taken care of, all this other stuff, which frees up your time.
Yeah.
So that's one way you could do it. You know, if you're a young gun trying to get into your first property, you know, and you want to buy that one, which we actually have an incredible investment opportunity coming up shortly.